settle in, because we're about to dive into the whirlwind that is Madison Beer's love life. She's not just a vocal powerhouse and Instagram queen. Her relationships have been headline news. Every time she's seen with someone new, the internet goes wild. Lately, everyone's buzzing about her and NFL quarterback Justin Herbert. Are they the next power couple? We're here to find out. Today, we're putting on our detective hats and breaking down Madison's complete dating history. From her first public romance to the rumored flings and the heartbreaks that inspired her biggest hits. We're going through it all, chapter by chapter. So get comfy, because we're about to unpack Madison Beer's dating timeline. Let's get into it. Let's rewind to the era of Vine and musical.ly, when the internet was a playground for creativity, viral trends, and the rise of a new kind of celebrity. It was a time when 6-second videos could launch careers overnight, and teenagers everywhere were glued to their screens, discovering the next big thing. Social media was evolving fast, and so were the people who dominated it. In the midst of this digital revolution, Madison Beer and Jack Gilinsky emerged as the internet's IT couple. Their chemistry was undeniable, and their relationship quickly became a focal point for fans who were hungry for a real-life love story to follow. They were young, talented, and seemed to have it all: fame, looks, and a connection that played out in front of millions. Their relationship was everywhere: selfies, tweets, and fan accounts galore. Every moment they shared, from sweet messages to inside jokes, was documented and dissected by a devoted online community. Fans created entire pages dedicated to their favorite moments, and hashtags about their relationship trended regularly. It was as if the world was watching a modern-day fairy tale unfold in real time. For Madison, this was her first major public romance, and it catapulted her into a new level of fame. Suddenly, she wasn't just known for her music or her talent. She was half of a power couple, and the spotlight on her life grew even brighter. Every red carpet appearance, every candid photo, became headline news. Fans shipped them hard, but the pressure was intense. Every argument was public. Supporters and critics alike weighed in on every aspect of their relationship, from their outfits to their interactions. Online debates raged in comment sections, and even the smallest disagreement between Jack and Madison could spark a social media firestorm. The couple's private life was no longer their own. Madison's identity became tied to Jack, a challenge many young women in the spotlight face. She was often seen as Jack's girlfriend, rather than as an artist in her own right. The constant scrutiny made it difficult for her to carve out her own space, and the pressure to maintain a perfect image was overwhelming at times. Their highs and lows played out online, making their breakup even messier. Every fight, every reconciliation, and every rumor was amplified by the internet. When things started to fall apart, the world watched and commented on every painful detail. The end of their relationship wasn't just personal, it was a public spectacle. Things turned dark when a leaked audio revealed Jack's verbal abuse, showing the reality behind the curated posts. The internet, once a place of adoration, became a battleground of opinions and judgment. The truth behind the glossy images was raw and painful, and Madison was forced to confront it in front of millions. Madison responded with strength, speaking out about emotional abuse and self-worth. She used her platform to address the realities of toxic relationships, inspiring others to recognize their own value. Her honesty resonated with fans, and she became a voice for those who felt silenced or misunderstood. This was a turning point. She learned to navigate fame and relationships on her own terms. Madison began to set boundaries, focusing on her personal growth and mental health. She started to reclaim her narrative, choosing to define herself by her own achievements rather than her relationship status. The Jack and Madison era was dramatic, unforgettable, and shaped how she'd handle love and fame moving forward. It was a period marked by both heartbreak and resilience, teaching her lessons that would influence her future choices and relationships. It made her more guarded and aware of the narratives spun about her. Madison learned to be cautious about what she shared and to protect her privacy, even as the world demanded more access to her life. She became more selective about who she trusted and how she engaged with the public. Their breakup was the end of one chapter, but the start of Madison becoming her own person. She stepped out of the shadow of her past relationship and began to embrace her individuality, both as an artist and as a young woman navigating the complexities of fame. Looking back, it's a time capsule of internet history, a reminder of how quickly things can change online and how the people at the center of viral moments are often just trying to find their way. It introduced her to the world, for better and for worse. The exposure brought opportunities and challenges, shaping her career and her sense of self in ways she never could have predicted. And it set the stage for everything that came next, proving that even the most difficult chapters can lead to new beginnings and a stronger sense of self. After Jack, Madison took a breather from public romance, but the rumor mill didn't rest. Enter Brooklyn Beckham, son of David and Victoria, celebrity in his own right. When they were spotted together, the internet exploded. Paparazzi caught them at concerts in LA hotspots, fueling rumors of a new power couple. But this time, Madison kept things private. No constant social media updates, just speculation. She later clarified they were close friends, but distance made anything more impossible. Madison was honest. She couldn't do long distance, and she wasn't afraid to say it. This showed her growth. She was in control of her narrative, not letting rumors spiral. The Beckham buzz was short-lived, but it marked her transition from teen drama to adult relationships. Being linked to Brooklyn made her love life international news. It was a blip, but a significant one, showing her handling fame with maturity. Madison proved she was no longer the same kid from the Madison era. The world stayed fascinated, waiting for her next move. And that next chapter would inspire some of her most iconic music. Now, let's talk about the relationship that truly left a lasting mark on Madison Beer's heart, and on her music, Zack Bia. This wasn't just another Hollywood fling. For Madison, it was a whirlwind that would shape her as both an artist and a person. Their on-again, off-again romance was the definition of LA nightlife drama. Paparazzi followed their every move, snapping photos as they left trendy restaurants and exclusive nightclubs. Every public appearance became a headline, and their chemistry was impossible to ignore. Fans became obsessed, tracking every follow and unfollow on Instagram, dissecting cryptic captions and late-night tweets. Social media turned into a battleground of speculation, with everyone trying to decode what was really happening behind the scenes. The emotional roller coaster was intense. Madison wore her heart on her sleeve, and the ups and downs of their relationship were written all over her face. But instead of hiding from the pain, she channeled it into her art, using music as her therapy. That's when Selfish was born, a heartbreak anthem that resonated with fans everywhere. The song became a safe space for anyone who'd ever felt betrayed or let down by love. The lyrics were raw, honest, and vulnerable. Madison didn't hold back, pouring every ounce of her heartbreak into the song. It was clear to everyone that Selfish was inspired by her time with Zack, and that made it even more powerful. Selfish quickly became a massive hit, not just because of its catchy melody, but because it showcased Madison's vulnerability and her growth as a songwriter. Fans connected with her on a deeper level, feeling every word she sang. Their final breakup in 2019 marked the end of the drama, but it was also the beginning of something new. The pain and lessons from that relationship inspired Madison's debut album, Life Support, a project that would define her as an artist. Madison poured her heartbreak, her struggles, and her healing into every track. The studio became her sanctuary, and the stage her place of power. She transformed her pain into music that was authentic, relatable, and deeply personal. Even Zack Bia couldn't ignore the impact. He later acknowledged the song, wishing Madison well and showing that both had moved on. It was a sign of maturity and closure for them both. This chapter in Madison's life was tough, but it was also creatively transformative. She learned to turn her struggles into stories, her heartbreak into hope. Through her music, Madison found her true voice. She connected with fans on a level she'd never reached before, building a community of people who felt seen and understood. The legacy of her relationship with Zack Bia lives on in her music. Every note, every lyric is a reminder of how far she's come. Madison proved she's not just another pop singer. She's a survivor, a storyteller, and a true artist. Her journey through heartbreak made her stronger and more confident than ever. Both Selfish and Life Support stand as testaments to her growth, resilience, and authenticity. They're more than just songs, they're chapters of her life. Madison turned her scars into stars, inspiring others to find strength in their own stories, and proving that even the toughest heartbreaks can lead to something beautiful. After the Zack Bia storm, Madison Beer found herself at a crossroads, tired of the public drama and eager for something more meaningful. She was ready to step away from the spotlight, at least when it came to her personal life, and focus on finding real happiness. That's when she found calm with TikTok star Nick Austin. First linked in 2020, their connection was a breath of fresh air. Nick, known for his laid-back vibe and genuine personality, brought a sense of peace to Madison's world that she hadn't felt in years. Their relationship felt different from the start, private, genuine, and refreshingly drama-free. Instead of sharing every detail online, Madison and Nick chose to keep things low-key, letting their bond grow away from the constant gaze of social media. Madison, having learned from her past, was determined to protect her happiness this time. She spoke openly in interviews about the importance of boundaries and how she wanted to keep her love life sacred just for herself. Nick made their relationship Instagram official on her birthday, posting a heartfelt tribute that called Madison his best friend and soulmate. It was a rare public declaration, but it felt authentic and deeply personal. Since then, they've been going strong, sharing sweet moments with fans but never oversharing. Their social media presence is filled with glimpses of their affection, just enough to show their love, but never too much to invite unwanted attention. Madison seems lighter and happier than ever before, her smile more genuine, her energy more at ease. Friends and fans alike have noticed the change, commenting on how she glows when she talks about Nick. For Madison, this relationship is about more than romance. It's about finding someone who truly understands and supports her. She's spoken about how Nick encourages her to be herself, both in her music and in her everyday life. When she talks about Nick, there's a warmth in her voice and a sparkle in her eyes. It's clear that he's become a grounding force in her life, helping her navigate the pressures of fame with grace. Their relationship strikes a healthy balance between public and private, just enough for fans to root for them, but mostly for themselves. Nick is often seen cheering Madison on at her shows, celebrating her wins, and standing by her side through it all. He's not just a boyfriend, but a true partner, someone who celebrates her successes and lifts her up during tough times. Their support for each other is obvious, both on and off stage. This is the stable, loving chapter fans always hoped Madison would find. It's a relationship built on trust, respect, and a deep understanding of each other's dreams. Their longevity in young Hollywood is impressive, a testament to their real connection and commitment. In an industry where relationships often fizzle out quickly, Madison and Nick have quietly built something lasting. Madison's journey from public heartbreak to private happiness is inspiring. She's shown that it's possible to learn from the past and create a better future, both in love and in life. Each relationship along the way was a lesson, teaching her what she truly wants and deserves. The heartbreaks, the mistakes, and the growth all led her to this moment. With Nick, Madison has found a healthy, supportive love that allows her to thrive. She's more confident, more creative, and more at peace than ever before. As an artist and as a person, Madison has truly found her footing. Nick's unwavering support has helped her embrace her true self, both on stage and off. Their story isn't about drama or headlines, it's about genuine affection, mutual respect, and quiet strength. In a world obsessed with spectacle, Madison and Nick have chosen something real. Their love is a reminder that happiness doesn't need to be loud to be meaningful. And while the rumor mill never stops spinning, Madison has learned to tune out the noise and focus on what truly matters. After years of ups and downs, Madison's finally found her happy place. With Nick Austin by her side, she's writing her own love story, one filled with hope, growth, and genuine joy. And there you have it, Madison Beer's romantic journey, from internet couple fame to real, lasting love. Each chapter brought growth, heartbreak, and self-discovery. Even now, rumors swirl, like the latest with Justin Herbert, proving the world's fascination never fades. Madison keeps us captivated, whether it's a new song or a new rumored romance. What do you think of her relationship history? Were you a Madison shipper? Did selfish hit you hard? And what about those Justin rumors? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite stars. See you next time.